Cosa significa collaborare? Collaborare è fare qualcosa insieme, partecipare a un lavoro, realizzare un progetto, creare uno scambio reciproco con un unico scopo. Io sono Jury Chechi e questa è Future Now, la serie web che in ogni episodio racconta un valore che il reale Gruppo vuole restituire al mondo. Perché sono le azioni che facciamo oggi a determinare il nostro domani. Per capire come funziona, quando si collabora insieme andremo a visitare la sede di Eurapco, l'alleanza svizzera in cui il reale Gruppo dialoga con altre mutue europee, tutte con un unico obiettivo.
People start working together. They learn from each other. It's like a waterfall. Eurapco is now a friendly alliance, mainly mutual, with one aim: creating value together, using their mutual background to see how they can combine their strengths. The world changes, and you're part of the change.
Le realtà mutuali sono forme sociali e assicurative molto comuni, ma fuori dall'Italia. Cosa significa per il reale Gruppo far parte di Eurapco e partecipare attivamente ai suoi meeting? Quanti modi ci sono di intendere la mutualità?
Well, first of all, as you know, Italian mutuals, we are only two in the Italian market. So the first step was extremely important to be with other big mutual companies in Europe. Second, for sure, it's the fact that we were able to enlarge our horizon in the company, in the group, for the fact that it was giving new opportunities in the international activity. Last point, but not the less important, the vibrations were good. In the fact that I felt that we had there great persons with great competences, with great values, and I'm very happy we did that.
Reale has been in the alliance now for almost 8 years, and recently, if I'm not mistaken, you convinced a CEO from another country to be part of the alliance. What do you think was the real added value in your perspective of CEO, and what do you remember the most in your experience as chairman of Eurapco?
Well, for sure, I think that the fact of being 8 companies, let's say even 9 or 10, but keeping a reduced number of companies gives a lot of intimacy between the CEOs. And I think in the alliance, we are really able to share fears and share threats that are, in this moment are a lot in our companies, in the world, in our sector, and having the opportunity to share that with people of great competence, people that I respect and admire a lot. I think it's a very important point. And I think the alliance in those last years also start having the capacity to build together new pieces of our common future. And this is something I really appreciate also in the evolution.
A Terate e Zurigo il cielo grigio non promette nulla di buono, ma basta arrivare nella sede di Eurapco per cambiare idea, con le sue grandi vetrate luminose e i suoi spazi colorati. Ad accompagnarmi all'interno della sede c'è Raphael Hess, è lui che ha organizzato il meeting e mi aiuta a capire cosa vuol dire unire le forze per un obiettivo comune. Mentre passeggiamo, Raphael mi spiega i vantaggi e le difficoltà di far dialogare persone con storie e culture diverse.
It is a big challenge because it's also adapting yourself to different cultures, respect the cultures and try to find ways to bring everyone in the same space, give the same room to everyone, so that's quite a challenge.
Il tema dell'incontro di oggi è la sostenibilità e, a breve, le 8 mutue si confronteranno, ognuna con il proprio punto di vista.
So, let me give you an official and warm welcome to our Sustainability Group meeting. Let's do it.
Durante il meeting mi colpisce il valore che viene dato alla parola sostenibilità.
Sustainability has always been mainly defined by the E of the ESG, by the environmental area, because of one simple reason: it's measurable. There are ways to measure the impact on the S, but you need to ask the people that benefited from your actions how much their lives changed by your actions. I don't think mutuality can exist without sustainability. The other way around, I don't think sustainability can exist without mutuality. Mutuality not only in the legal form of the company, but mutuality which means basically helping each other.
Come ci racconta Virginia, sostenibilità non è solo prendersi cura del mondo, ma prendersi cura di chi lo abita. Anche se è difficile misurare l'impatto di progetti sostenibili che hanno a cuore la vita delle persone, ci dobbiamo provare, come fare alle mutua con Power Coders. Un progetto che nel 2016 è nato proprio qui, in Eurapco.
Swiss Mobiliar at that time had a wonderful project. It was called Power Coders, and it was developed by an NGO here in Zurich. And what the NGO did was to identify those refugees from different countries, political refugees, that had an education on some very researched business areas like actuaries, for example, or IT skills, and then give them a chance to be a stagiaire or an intern or full-time employee in one of the companies of the network.
È il caso di Camila, una ragazza che grazie al progetto Power Coders ha trovato finalmente il suo posto nel mondo e ha capito che tutto è possibile, anche per chi ha una storia difficile come la sua.
Ciao Camila, nice to meet you. And first of all, what was the biggest opportunity the Power Coders project gave you?
Before Power Coders, I'm nothing in Switzerland. I'm not known to anyone, and because of Power Coders, I'm sitting here. Without Power Coders, I cannot able to do anything here. After Power Coders, I became a different person. So without Power Coder, it is not at all possible for a person like me.
Of course, your life is changed after
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
How it's changed?
Now I'm living independently. I'm doing my own things with my own money. So I think it's
Very
also
good goal
yeah,
for you there.
yeah,
Yeah, very good.
it's my goal and I achieve it.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy that I'm living by myself.
Alla fine di questa giornata, nelle tasche del mio cappotto c'è qualcosa in più di quando siamo arrivati. C'è una domanda. Che forma prenderanno le parole che ho sentito oggi al meeting di Eurapco?
If you're not listening, you're in trouble. As a leader, you don't have all the answers. So if you really want to have a project up and running, you need to identify what are your skills, how can you add value, and build up a team that work close together and is able to get the task done in a certain period. You need to spend time to listen to the real stories of people. Communicate, be open, be a good listener, and connect with people. Embrace diversity. If you see the door is closed, open the door.
Il cielo mi sembra meno grigio mentre torniamo a casa, o forse solo i miei pensieri sono più chiari. Ma oggi ho capito che per fare davvero la differenza bisogna sedersi attorno a un tavolo condiviso, perché solo così si può contribuire a costruire un futuro migliore adesso.
Creating value together
is the future.
now.
Creating
Value together
Is the future.
Now. Creare valore insieme è il futuro adesso.